Live from Arkansas's breaking news leader, Fox 16 News at 9 starts now.
Justice for Hunter! Justice for Hunter!
Calls for justice getting louder after a Lono County Sheriff's deputy is fired following a shooting that left 17-year-old Hunter Brittain dead. Good evening and thanks for joining us for Fox 16 News. I'm Kevin Kelly.
I'm Donna Terrell. Today, the Lono County Sheriff spoke about the situation surrounding the investigation into Hunter Brittain's death and the actions of his deputy. He says the department's policy is for deputies to turn on their body cameras before interacting with people while taking any official action. But on June 23rd, when Sergeant Michael Davis encountered Brittain, the sheriff says the deputy did not do that.
This means there's no video of the actual shooting. We see the aftermath, but not the shooting. Without all the evidence, I cannot make any determination on whether the shooting was proper.
The criminal investigation is still being handled by the Arkansas State Police, and once that file is complete, it will be turned over to the Lono County prosecutor, who will decide on whether criminal charges will be filed.
And news of the deputy being fired spread fast through Lono County, and once again, people gathered outside the sheriff's office protesting and demanding justice.
Our Katrin Asaf joins us live from Lono County. Katrin, what are people saying tonight, especially now that this deputy has been fired?
Well, Donna, Kevin, I can tell you that the feeling at today's protest was noticeably different than in days past. Family and friends finally getting an update over the death of Hunter. But although many were relieved to hear that the sergeant responsible had been fired, when news broke that no footage was recorded in his death, many decided that the fight for justice continues on.
Justice for Hunter!
After days of watching and waiting, Thursday's protest brings new emotions as the fight for justice reaches its peak.
No matter what color your skin is, no matter how old you are, no matter what your orientation is, it's not okay.
Jessica Tuttle has stood here before, staring at the sheriff's office as she pushes for change. This week, she added Hunter's name to a sign full of victims of police shootings, a heartbreaking addition that motivated her to show up.
No cop has the right to shoot me, my kids, anybody.
But today brought answers, as Sheriff John Staley with the Lone Oak Sheriff's Office announced the firing of Sergeant Michael Davis, the one who pulled the trigger in Hunter's death.
Did the deputy act legally? That's up to the Arkansas State Police and the prosecuting attorney.
The decision came down to how Davis acted on that fateful morning, not turning on his body camera until after Hunter had been shot.
I gave my deputies body cameras. I directed them to use the body cameras properly.
But although some protesters thought this was a step towards justice, not all agreed.
That is a placating move to calm the masses who are demanding justice for Hunter.
For Tuttle, there won't be peace until there's change, and she and Hunter's loved ones will be out here every night until they see that happen.
It is a scapegoat practice. It is not justice.
Now, right now, charges are still pending against Sergeant Davis because the Arkansas State Police still has to wrap up their investigation over Hunter's death and then send that to the prosecuting attorney before that can happen. We'll continue to follow this case and keep you updated. Reporting in Lono County, I'm Katrin Asaf. Back to you.
All right, Katrin, thank you. The family of Hunter Brittain have hired lawyers who represented the family of George Floyd. In a statement today, Benjamin Crump and Devon Jacobs said the sheriff's office did the right thing by terminating Sergeant Davis. They also said Brittain's death, quote, points to the urgent need for increased training and policy enforcement in every police department across the nation. The statement also says when officers turn their body cameras off, they turn off their intent to be transparent along with it. You can read the entire statement on our website, fox16.com.
Meanwhile, visitation for Hunter Brittain will be tomorrow night. It starts at 6 at Smith Westbrook Funeral Home. That's in Beebe. A funeral is planned for Tuesday afternoon at the Beebe Schools auditorium.